1 Samuel chapter 15. And Shemu'el said to Shaul, Yah sent me to anoint you sovereign over his people, over Israel. And now listen to the voice of the words of Yah. Thus said Yah of hosts, I shall punish Amalek for what he did to Israel, how he set himself against him on the way when he came up from Mizraim. Now go, you shall strike Amalek, and put under the ban all that he has, and you shall not spare them, and put to death from man to woman, from infant to nursing child, from ox to sheep, from camel to donkey. Then Shaul summoned the people and mustered them in Telaim, 200,000 foot soldiers and 10,000 men of Yehudah. And Shaul came to a city of Amalek and lay in wait in the wadi. And Shaul said to the Canaanites, Go, turn aside, come down from among the Amalekites, lest I destroy you with them. For you did show love and commitment to all the children of Israel when they came up out of Mizraim. So the Canaanites turned aside from the midst of the Amalekites. And Shaul struck the Amalekites from Hawilah all the way to Shur, which is before Mizraim. And he caught Agag, sovereign of the Amalekites, alive, and put under the ban all the people with the edge of the sword. But Shaul and the people spared Agag and the best of the sheep and the cattle and the fatlings and the lamb, and all that was good, and would not put them under the ban. But all goods despised and worthless they put under the ban. And the word of Yah came to Shemu'el, saying, I am grieved that I have set up Shaul as sovereign, for he has turned back from following me, and has not performed my words. And it displeased Shemu'el, and he cried to Yah all night. And Shemu'el rose early in the morning to meet Shaul. And it was told to Shemu'el, saying, Shaul went off to Carmel. And see, he set up a monument for himself, and turned and passed over, and went down to Gilgal. And Shemu'el sought to Shaul, and Shaul said to him, Blessed are you of Yah, I have performed the word of Yah. But Shemu'el said, What then is this bleating of the sheep in my ears, and the lowing of cattle which I hear? And Shaul said, They have brought them from Amalek, because the people spared the best sheep and the cattle to slaughter to Yah your power. And the rest we have put under the ban. And Shemu'el said to Shaul, Wait, and let me declare to you what Yah said to me last night. And he said to him, Speak. And Shemu'el said, Though you were little in your own eyes, were you not head of the tribes of Israel? And did not Yah anoint you sovereign over Israel? And Yah sent you on the way, and said, Go, and you shall put under the ban the sinners, the Amalekites, and fight against them until they are consumed. And why did you not obey the voice of Yah, but swooped down on the spoil and did evil in the eyes of Yah? And Shaul said to Shemu'el, I did obey the voice of Yah, and I went on the way which Yah sent me, and brought back Agag, sovereign of Amalek, and I put Amalek under the ban. But the people took up the spoil of the sheep and cattle, the best of that which should have been put under the ban, to slaughter to Yah your power in Gilgal. Then Shemu'el said, Does Yah delight in the sending offerings and slaughterings, as in obeying the voice of Yah? Look, to obey is better than the slaughtering, to heed is better than the fat of rams. For rebellion is as the sin of divination, and stubbornness is as wickedness and idolatry. Because you have rejected the word of Yah, he also does reject you as sovereign. And Shaul said to Shemu'el, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the mouth of Yah in your words, because I feared the people and listened to their voice. And now please pardon my sin and return with me, and let me bow myself to Yah. But Shemu'el said to Shaul, I do not return with you, for you have rejected the word of Yah, and Yah does reject you from being sovereign over Israel. And as Shemu'el turned around to go away, Shaul took hold of the edge of his robe, and it tore. And Shemu'el said to him, Yah has torn the reign of Israel from you today, and has given it to a neighbor of yours better than you. Moreover, the eminence of Israel does not lie nor relent, for he is not a man that he should relent. Then he said, I have sinned, but esteem me now, please, before the elders of my people and before Israel, and return with me, and I shall bow myself to Yah your power. And Shemu'el turned back after Shaul, and Shaul bowed himself to Yah. And Shemu'el said, Bring Agag, sovereign of the Amalekites, here to me. So Agag came with him delightfully, and Agag said, Truly the bitterness of death has turned aside. And Shemu'el said, As your sword bereaved women, let your mother be bereaved among women too. Shemu'el then hewed Agag to pieces before Yah in Gilgal. And Shemu'el went to Ramah, while Shaul went up to his house at Gibah of Shaul. And Shemu'el did not see Shaul again until the day of his death. For Shemu'el mourned for Shaul, and Yah was grieved that he had made Shaul to reign over Israel.